Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. I'm in Belfast. I've made it. Me laying in bed is, yes, the first you're seeing me because it's been stressful. I almost missed my flight. The bus from the airport, I don't know if it went a different direction or if they just weren't announcing the the bus stops, but I ended up further away than I needed to be, and so I had to walk a lot farther than I was anticipating, and I was starving. And yeah, so I met Murphy for a little lunch at Common Market, and I was so hungry that I scarfed it down, and I didn't even show you. I showed you Common Market, but I didn't even show you my food, but it was pretty good. I got a smash burger. As far as smash burgers go, Danny's Burgers in Bristol still has my heart, but I'm just relaxing a little bit. I'm gonna get a pedicure at 6:30. And if you're thinking to yourself, Chelsea, why do you get pedicures on your trips? Because I got one in London and then I'm getting one here. And the truth of the matter is, I have yet to see any person getting a pedicure at any of the nail salons that I've gone in Den Bosch. I don't know if people just don't do pedicures in the Netherlands, or if they don't care about it if it's not summer, but that doesn't really make me feel good about getting a pedicure at these places, you know what I mean? So eventually I'm going to have to, I understand that, but for the time being, the opportunity has arose and I've been able to do it other places. So I'm doing that today, and then we'll see where the rest of the evening takes me. I think I'll be pretty tired. I was up at 5:30 this morning, so I'm pretty exhausted. I've done a lot of walking already. I'm at 16,000 steps. So yeah, I might call it an early night. Nothing super exciting yet, but listen, tomorrow is a much more exciting day. I'm going on a tour, so I will show you some of that good stuff. But that is all for now. So we'll check in later. Okay, here's my going out on the town, comfy, warm outfit. Tomorrow's outfit's gonna be very similar, but probably with some jeans. You know, all about packing light, so this is what we're working with, all right? Good morning. I am on a tour today, a bus tour as usual, and we are going to a few different spots, but right now we're at a castle. I will say, at first I thought the bus was gonna fucking break down on the way here. It was so loud. Yes, we're at this beautiful castle, so I'll give you a little look what our first stop of the day is. Okay, stop number 1. This cat kind of looks like Captain Hook. It's honestly just crazy how old this stuff is, and then it's withstood the test of time, you know? I love a castle. Let's get a 0.5 here. Yeah, I love a castle, a fortress. They're beautiful, and yeah, they're old. and it blows my mind every time. Okay, but how sketchy is that? That little the pier that we're on, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Okay, so that's what we got for the first stop. I have no idea where we're going next, but we'll find out together. We're at our next stop. I just had like a hour and a half like coastal drive. It was beautiful. I'm actually on the wrong side of the bus to see the nice coastline, but it was really cool. And we did see in the Game of Thrones like where they filmed as the wall. So I'll insert a clip of that here, but now we're just kind of taking in some views, so let me show you. Okay, so this is a little island of Northern Ireland, and then way over there, that's the coast of Scotland, which is wild. So we just had some lunch at the Hedges Hotel, and now we're at the Dark Hedges, and this is a filming location for Game of Thrones, the King's Road, that's what it is. And they're not hedges, they're actually beech trees, and it's really interesting actually. So they had a storm come through in like 2016, and it knocked down a bunch of them. So instead of just like they repurposed the wood and made doors, and they have the doors like scattered around Northern Ireland, and so then you can get this like passport, and they'll stamp the books at the different places that they've made them. So they do have one here at the hotel, and they're really cool, and they're Game of Thrones themed, and they're just so intricate and beautiful. So I thought that was super interesting, and yeah, so now I'm just gonna go walk around the Hedges. Okay, so essentially this guy's house, he planted all of those trees, the beech trees, to lead up to his house. Honestly, a slay move. Like, I feel like nobody's gonna come knocking on your door at night because it's just so creepy, but Grace Hill Manor, after his wife. Alright, we've moved on from the Hedges now, and we're at Giant's Causeway, which is beautiful. It reminds me of the Cliffs of Moher a bit. Just very green, it's on the water, and it's just like beautiful hilly structures, so beautiful, beautiful. Thankfully it stopped raining, so I'm not completely miserable. Oh, also, I got a chai latte before we left the Hedges, and I have been sleeping on those. Not that this wasn't my first time having one, but I don't really ever get them, and it was so good. They're so yummy, and it warms me up, so that's all I have to say about that. I'm back at the hotel, and I just wanted to check in because I kind of just, the night ended last night, and then I did the tour, so I just wanted to recap yesterday a little bit. So I did my pedicure. It was okay. It was the nails look great, and she did a good job painting them, but it was very like, it was just weird. I won't go into too many details, but they didn't like scrub your feet or like, you know, so that's like part of the reason that I go get a pedicure done. But Anyways, and then right across the street, actually, I had passed on my way there. It's called Bert's Jazz Club. It's part of the Merchant Hotel in Belfast, and you can eat dinner there or you can have drinks in the bar, and they have a really nice bar menu. And so the group that was playing, they went on at 7 or 8 o'clock. So I had a few drinks waiting till they came on, and then I like sat there for a while, and it was really nice. And then I left and I went to the Dirty Onion, or the Dirty Onion. I think that's what it's called. Kind of a weird name for a bar, but it's like an outdoor bar space, and they have live music there every single day. And there was a really amazing guy playing. It felt like he would do really well in Nashville, to be honest. So after that, I was out there pretty late, and I had a few cocktails, and I actually got to see Murphy and his friend on their way home from work last night at like midnight. I did do a little shopping, like I think I said I was going to, while I was waiting for my nail appointment. So I'll just show you what I got. I went to Boots and I picked up a new lip injection. This is like the only lip gloss I use. This is a different color. They didn't have the one I normally get, which is bubblegum yum or something. So this one is like slightly less pink and a little more iridescent. So, but when I was looking at it, there was a girl sitting in that area that was working, and she was like, I was picking up the like travel size one because I was like, oh, it'd be nice to like have a travel size, and it was 15 pounds, okay? And then she goes, oh, just so you know, we have like an offer right now. These are only 11 pounds right now, the full size, and a full size is normally like, I don't know, 22, 24, or no, it was 26.50. And I was like, well, of course, thank you for telling me. Of course I'm gonna get the full size if it's only 11 pounds. Like, that's wild. So yes, grab that. I also grabbed this mask that I'm gonna do tonight. Skin barrier moisturizer mask. I've done a different Dr. Jart one, like one of those cryo like rubber ones. They're nice. I just kind of wanted to do a face mask. So, and then I also picked up a new e.l.f. Big Mood mascara in brown because mine is gross at home. And then one of the highlights of the shopping is I got something that's been on my wish list for a bit, and that is the Chanel Transparent Balm Essential. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's like a highlighter, but it's not like sparkly at all, really. It just makes your skin look super like dewy, and I don't know if the lighting's even gonna pick this up. But it just kind of like gives like a wet, extremely hydrated look, and I've had my eye on that because I don't really like sparkly shimmery highlighter because I feel like it enhances like texture or like my pores on my skin. So I was really looking for this, and so I picked that up when I was at Fraser's. Okay, and the last thing I got is a repurchase for me, and that is the Sweaty Betty leggings. These ones are the power legging. I don't know, the high-waisted ones. This will be my fourth pair of these. I have my original black ones I wore so much that they got holes in the thighs, and I even got them stitched when I went to the tailor, but they're just like so thin now. So I picked up a new black pair, but I also have a maroon pair and a teal pair, and they're just like my favorite workout leggings ever, and just to wear around the house, but like especially working out. So I grabbed those while I was here too, because why not? And then I don't have to pay for shipping or if there's import duties. I'm not sure if there are, but yeah. So that is what I got. And that is a wrap on yesterday. I'm back, obviously, and I am staying in because I'm just so tired. I was out late last night and up early this morning doing a lot. And you know, it's just like being around people, and like there was a lot of walking on this tour actually. So yeah, I'm tired, so I'm calling it a night. I'm gonna just like watch a little bit of TV, have some food, and then probably go to bed pretty early, so that I can feel 100% tomorrow. So that is a wrap, I think. I will bid you adieu until tomorrow. Just doing a morning gym sesh while Murphy's still sleeping, and then we will get the day started. Murphy has risen. Here's our little fit for a little walk and shopping. What do you need? Socks?
Socks.
I want to go to this market that Julie told me about.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Friends, Murphy has headed to work, and so I am spending my day, or part of my day, at the Titanic Museum because I'm in Belfast, so I feel like it's a must. You have to come. So I am going to use the bathroom first and then check it out. So come along on the journey. Okay, I've just wrapped up the tour, the Titanic tour, and it was really cool. It took me like an hour and like 15 minutes maybe to go through. I didn't read everything, but I'll insert some clips as I'm talking about it. But you kind of start with the history of the industrialism in Belfast, and then they move on to like how they became such good builders and shipping, and then, you know, the plans start to come together to build the Titanic and other big ships as well. And so you learn about just like all of the incredibly like hard work that it took to build it, and they employed 15,000 people, which is wild. And then you get to see a little bit more about like what the inside of the Titanic looked like the first class, second class, and third class bedrooms, some facts on like how many linens they had, just like random things like that. And then you kind of obviously move on to the demise and the sinking of the ship, and some interesting things about, you know, the communications that the captain was having with other boats nearby before it sank. You hear stories of the survivors, and then you see like this giant wall of all of the people lost, and it's just insane the amount of people that died, and like bodies alone that couldn't even be recovered or like put a name to and stuff. So yeah, it was really cool. And then it ended with the guy that saw the Titanic wreck for the first time. So it was really cool. I would definitely recommend it. They make it really like a mix of informational and like visually pleasing, and yeah, it was great. So now I need to find some food because I am starving. All right, guys, I have made it back home and picked Monty up, and I am exhausted, and I'm going to read a little bit in bed and call it a night. It's quite late already. So yeah, that wraps up the Belfast vlog, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.